Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Akabane101, and welcome to Ghost Recon Wildlands. Or should I say Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Wildlands. Rest in peace, Tom Clancy. We're playing one of my all-time favorite arcadey milsim shooters. I don't know what to really call it, because it's not milsim, it's not full arcade, but also it's not like that. I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it. Other than I really like this game, and we made a video on this one a long time ago, featuring some tips on how to get started and everything, and I basically made that video, I think, on a 970. So now we're running it on a 4080. Wow. Which means we're playing at 4K 60 on Ultra. So hopefully, with the new hardware encoder and everything, it doesn't look too bad. We're only going to be doing 24 megabits per second with a max of 48 megabits per second for the recording, just because I want people to be able to actually watch it. I know the limit is like 68 megabits per second or something like that. So yeah, we'll see how things go here. And I guess, well, before we move on, I guess I'll show these things here. So yeah, we're running it at 4K native. We're not increasing the resolution scaling. We're just using TAA to kind of get rid of those jaggies. We have increased FOV. Everything else is left on default. Sharpening's on 20%. I think that's default. And then if we go to graphics here, it's set to whatever the preset is for Ultra, which does give a warning saying that it was designed for 1080p, not for 4K. So if things explode, if it crashes, if something happens where we can't really record too much, then that'll happen. That's just your fair warning. We're also playing this on a hard drive disk. We're also playing this on ghost mode. If I die, that's it. It's over. My character's dead and deleted, discarded, and never to be returned to the light again until I remake him. All I did so far is I loaded up the game, and if I can go into inventory here, this is the default weapon. I probably should have changed it, but I don't really care. And I just made my guy look basically how I want him to look. This is like SOCOM for me. It kind of feels like SOCOM a lot of the time too. You might be asking like, hey, why are you not playing like Breakpoint, even though, you know, Breakpoint has better gameplay and things like that? And it's mainly because I like the world of Wildlands a lot more. So as you can see, everyone's basically looking the same. The only difference is their backpacks and maybe some of the logos I put on them. My character's representing the Canadian flag, because of course he is. We are the American Canadian Armed Forces, also known as Americanadia. So never think that they can't be watching, because they ghosts. They were never there. They were never there, dude. You may be noticing not much HUD on screen. We have a waypoint, and that's kind of how I like to play. I call this the Phantom Pain HUD. And if you ever played Metal Gear Solid 5 or V, the Phantom Pain, you'll know that there's no mini-map. You have a overworld map, and you can tag enemies and see them that way, but you have to find them first, which I think is a lot of fun. Now, the drone kind of makes that a lot easier than in Metal Gear Solid V, the Phantom Pain, but whatever. It's not the end of the world. And, oh, yeah, also the Rebel system. I like the Rebel system really, like, quite a lot in Wildlands. I think it's actually a really great system. Also, you can do this. I don't think you can do that in Breakpoint, can you? I don't know. Maybe you can. I can't remember. Anyway, Breakpoint. So here's the thing. They just need to remake Wildlands with Breakpoint's gameplay, and I will probably put 10,000 hours into that game. 1 trillion hours. An impossible lifetime. I will reincarnate to put more hours into that game, because that would be unbelievably insane. Because here's the thing about Breakpoint. The gameplay is awesome, and I love every second of it. The problem is the world sucks poo-poo doo-doo to the point of where I can't play it for more than an hour because I get frustrated with the world design. Whereas Wildlands, I feel at home here, you know? Like, it just feels like a great universe to be a part of. Even though I guess it's based off Bolivia, and Bolivia government freaked out and was like, hey, what the frick, Ubisoft? And, you know, I get it. But also, what the hell, man? This world do be cool. This world do be cool. Now, okay, pray for me because I don't remember any of the buttons. Oh, okay, good. I do have my button prompts still set up. All right, great. Excellent. Yeah, the melee animations suck and all that stuff. I mean, there's a lot of stuff to say that it's not as good as Breakpoint. Again, if I could have Breakpoint gameplay inside of Wildlands, I think we'd be living the dream. But hey, it is what it is. Also, can I... So this is drone, right? I think... Put that away. What was binoculars? Is B binoculars? Oh my god, it's a normal button. Oh, hello. You guys looking cute. Just roll around in the mud real quick. Oh, yeah, feels good. Where is everyone? Did they not spawn? I am running this on a hard drive disk, so please bear with me. I'm recording it to an SSD. You may say that sounds backwards, but actually it helps a lot with 4K recording. So we'll see how it goes. I really hope the recording looks good. I don't know. I've never tested this. It's just all me praying for the good shit. Probably should have a weapon out, huh? Hey, it is what it is. There you go. All right, look at that. We have a weapon out. I swear I had it set up, though, so I could tag enemies. We haven't really tagged them yet, have we? Oh, no, we did. Probably the first guy, right? Well, that guy's marked, but hold on. Let's take our little thingy. Yeah, there we go. See, look. Isn't that great? And then I can bring this wheel up, and then if I have spotting, and can do all that. Like, there's a lot of great ways to just be like, hey, I know how to find this shit. A little stuttery there as I put my binoculars back. But hey, other than that, it's running pretty good. Like, it's kind of insane. I'm not getting any, like, stutter or anything. I wonder how it looks in the recording. I really hope it looks good. Oh, no, the guy may have spotted me. He's like, what is this massive suppressor sticking out of the thing here? I'm using suppressors because I'm a dirty, dirty cheater. I find suppressors in this game are like ridiculously overpowered. So you may not know this, but if an enemy doesn't know where you are, any shot to any part of their body kills them outright. Like so. Which you can use to your advantage when in stealth. So when you're suppressed, you like really don't have to worry too much about killing an enemy. Now later on, I think in what are called the tier modes, so there's like there's getting to level 30, and then there's the tier mode that unlocks. And tier mode is where it's at, man. That's where you actually unlock cool like things for you to get in the game and to utilize like visually for your character. I think it's mostly just going to be like, well, you get skill points and things like that, but mostly cosmetic, I think, is what you get, and it's worthwhile because it just looks cool. Holy shit, man! This game came out in, like, what, 2016? Earlier? What the hell? Is this even legal? How does the game look this good? I think I would break my ankles if I went down there. Wow. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but like I just like a good looking game. This is SOCOM 3 2.0 is what it is, because SOCOM 3 like took it to such a new level of like, hey, we're gonna have big maps and you can drive in them. And this one's like the whole world is the map, baby. It's called open world. It's awesome. Okay, we don't want this guy to see us because we want to interrogate him. Midas, you do not have the touch, Midas. Oh my god. We're seeing the AI just show all it seems. Let's just not look at that. Alright, let me interrogate you outside of the rain.
Here's the deal, asshole. You answer my questions, or I put a bullet in your gut and leave you to die in your own shit. ¿No entiendes?
Chill the fuck out, cabron. What do you want?
Amaru, where can I find him?
You serious? That's what this is about? Sure thing. He's at Atoya Farm. Go on. Then you can see what we do to people who fuck with us. People like you.
What's that? Fall on the ground and bleed to death?
He's not gonna last long under torture.
Shit, if they've been working on him for a while, there's a good chance he's already dead.
Maybe, maybe not. Amaru's a major player in the rebel movement. The cartel will keep him alive as long as they can to find out what he knows.
We can't afford to take any chances. There's too much riding on this. Let's move.
I'm moving to
Spotting another
position.
Tango.
There should be another guy there too, right?
Good to go.
Oh, right. I only have one thing to tag. That sucks.
And Baby makes 3. Let's get moving. Cartel isn't gonna wait around for us to track down and rescue Amaru.
I think we're good there. So if you reload early on your weapon in ghost mode, you lose the ammo. So I'm pretty much going to be holding onto these bullets for as long as humanly possible until like reloading is becoming an issue. Oh,
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
should also switch this to semi. Usually a little bit easier to manage my ammunition that way. Although I do find clicking with a keyboard and mouse to be not so bad. Yeah, this game can get really rough. Even on normal difficulty, which is what we were on, like on ghost mode, even just falling a shitty distance will end your life. And then you have to restart. And you may be asking, why play on ghost mode? Well, generally I just kind of like the added risk, the hardcore nature of it all. But also we could potentially earn some cool cosmetics, which is really what is an arcadey milsim, if not just a game for us to look good.
Found the escaped prisoner in the village of Skulta. What a wonderful name for a town.
Holy shit.
See, the village is known to Unidad as a haven for rebels. Why do these rebels even bother? Kill them all. The whole village. Visit divine wrath upon Kulta and wipe it off the face of the earth. Claro, al rato.
God damn, man. That's the thing, you don't get that in Breakpoint. You just don't get the world to look that good. I know all the creative like people that worked on it are probably like, what the hell? What do you mean don't look that good? Look way back. Like, no. Like the amount of effort and time, oh god, that went into Bolivia recreating it. I think it took like, what is it, 5 years of them like sending crews out to Bolivia, taking pictures, looking at everything, trying to make it look as lived in and believable as possible. Even seeing cars on the road, civilians just hanging out, not scientists. Like, oh my god, it doesn't feel artificial. It feels real. It feels lived in. It feels like a real place, based off a real place. Which I think is the most important thing when it comes to this type of game, right? Like having a place that feels legit, feels real. I'm not sure which direction we were supposed to take. Oh god, the GPS. Okay, here we go. Sometimes you just gotta check the jeeps. It's the only downside here. Now, if you're playing co-op in this, you can have someone be the navigator, which I think is really nice. It's a nice, like, organic way to play, having a navigator. Feels a little bit more realistic as well. Obviously, the vehicle control's not the best in the world. I try my best, of course, to not be a shitter, but, I mean, anyone that's ever played with me and knows that driving in the passenger seat is probably not the right choice when it comes to watching me play these types of games, but hey, or joining me in these games. I like to drive, though. It's fun, damn it. I do not drive like this in real life, trust me. Although sometimes. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, park up on the side here. We'll move up. So the cool thing is that like NVIDIA has this cool like turf effects on like the grass here, so it looks really, really nice, like very, very good. And it's almost like an extra amount of foliage on top of the default foliage, right? Like if I were to turn this turf effects off or whatever it's called, it would just be like really dense foliage. So in this case, it just looks freaking amazing. I'm looking at my second monitor and all the audio bars are freaking out, so hopefully this isn't just like a trashed recording. I really don't know. This is like probably the most intense recording I've had to do so far. And I don't even include Dark Tide in that, because Dark Tide probably is better optimized in this game. For all I know. And there are things to be said about that optimization too.
Hey,
like, wow.
Marco.
So I kind of like that, because I want my allies to still be able to point things out. I know a lot of people love playing this game without the marking system. But I'll be honest, like I have issues with it playing that way. I mean, I love playing that way at times, but I will typically only play that way if I'm not on ghost mode, because the accuracy of the enemies in this game is scary. Like, just as laser point as me knowing exactly where they are. So if I can at least have some idea as to where the enemies are on Ghost mode, without having a mini-map telling me exactly where they are, at least I can work around it. And I've always liked the idea of reconning the area and finding out where the enemies are. Because it is called Ghost Recon. It's not Ghost, good luck, have fun, get in there and figure it out. So I kind of prefer it this way. All right, so far so good.
That was fucking close.
I'll say there's a whole tree in this rock. Oh my god, it's a ghost tree. Holy fuck, man, this game looks so good.
By a stray round, Operation Kingslayer will be dead in the water before it even starts. Let's go.
How did they make a game look like this? Like 5, 6, 7 years ago. This is like Witcher 3 quality, even better. And it's a freaking shooter. I guess Call of Duty looks pretty good too usually, but that's mainly because they do levels, they don't do open world. But for open world, like holy moly. I imagine the Ubisoft guys are also like playing on ridiculous hardware as well. So they're like, let's just tune this up, 4K. Let's go. Actually, I guess it wasn't intentional, so maybe they weren't playing in 4K for all I know. I don't know. It just looks so good. One thing is, your pistol will make like no radial noise, I find, when it's suppressed. And when it's unsuppressed, it's still only like a 20-meter distance.
Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
In which noise is made.
My boots.
Gotta make sure we grab those. Always love that. That'll look nice with my boots. I think you might not be able to kill someone potentially.
I'm getting a position.
If you're too far away. I mean, we're like 42 meters. In real life, if you were to do a 42-meter pistol shot like that, I mean, come on. Good luck. That quickly.
We're good to go.
I mean, the suspension of disbelief, of course, is going to be like, well, they're ghosts. They are the best of the best. The beast of the beast. The weast of the weast. So that's mainly it, right? Oh, another thing, helicopters just control better in this game with the original controls. Not the updated controls. Oh, did I not tell him to follow me? Yeah, crap. Probably don't run into the rudder. The tail rudder would probably murder me, for all I know. I don't remember. So, air travel, probably not the safest mode of transport when you're in ghost mode, but at the same time, I don't care. So you see what I mean? Like, I like this HUD style. This makes me feel at home. Makes me feel comfortable. I'm also, like, I'm at a weird stage in my life when it comes to video games, where when I was, like, 10 years ago, I would probably prefer it if I had the settings tuned down, the frame rate up high. I mean, I still like high frame rate today. And then as much information as possible. And if there wasn't enough information on screen, I would mod it in. Like Skyrim or whatever. I don't know when did Skyrim come out? Probably 10 years ago. Something like that. A bajillion years ago. Somehow Skyrim came out that long ago. I don't even know. We're getting old, everyone. We're getting old. And I would like mod in extra information, extra like health bars that would appear above enemy heads. Make it more video gamey, you know? Make it as much of a video game as possible. And I don't know, I've always loved that experience, but there's also the other direction, which is to have as little information as possible, but still playable, right? So like there is a point where I find it becomes less and less playable, depending on what the developers have done to implement things into the game, right? So that's kind of a huge issue I run into, is like if you pull too many things out, it becomes less and less playable, or it feels less and less playable for me. Now, some people will be able to play this game with absolutely zero HUD and have no problem. There's an amazing channel out there, I think, that is like actual ex-Marines and things like that, of British military and who knows what. And they do amazing videos and really well edited stuff, where they actually play through the game with very, very little HUD, or at least they play through elements of the game with very, very little HUD.
Are you hurt? Santa Blanca is not the most gracious of hosts. These Aucas, these demons, they got questioning me. Let us say, their talk of love was enough to make me vomit. But their methods were not...
Were their names Yuri and Polito?
See, Yuri Polito.
These are the fucks that tortured Ricky Sandoval while Sueño questioned him. I want them back.
We only saw a run-of-the-mill Sicarios when we freed Amaru.
But I haven't seen Yuri and Polito in at least 3 days, maybe 4. I don't know where they are now.
We need more intel.
We'll search every village and camp until we...
Okay, that's weird. There's like audio bugs happening, which I've never gotten before, so that might be an issue of it running in 4K. And also probably on a hard drive.
We'll turn over every rock.
We'll turn over every rock. It's like, god damn it. Darn it. It's weird. Like, cutscenes, I will find cutscenes in older games, when you try and run them in 4K, it just kind of explodes. So I'm not too surprised by this, but it is definitely something to note. I think it would be fixed if I ran it on SSD. Maybe I can delete some games on here and run an SSD. But I installed Cyberpunk, damn it. That took like 70 gigs or something. So I'm like, I don't know. I might want to prefer that. Oh, hello, folks. How you doing?
Heads up. Bowman's file on Yuri and Polito is coming through.
Oh, yeah? Oh! I forgot. Oh, you know what? We don't care. We don't care. There's lots of cool... They did a really good job with, like, all those little videos and everything, but I don't give a shit. All right, let's go. We can fast travel to Katani? Wait, when could you fast travel to towns? Or do you fast travel to the nearest point? Maybe that's it.
That's the rundown on La Yuri and El Polito. They're a key part of Santa Blanca's security operation. Remember to check out Bowman's briefing on their chain of command.
Guy in charge of security is El Muro, the Wall. Personal bodyguard and childhood friend to El Sueño.
El Muro's little brother is La Plaga. Nasty piece of shit. Very active on social media. Head Sicario for the cartel.
The hunt starts now. We want Sueño, we gotta work our way up the hierarchy. First targets are Yuri and Polito. We find the intel, we track them down, we take them out.
I think we want to go right about here. Awesome. Yeah, why not? Let's take the motorcycle.
I'm riding the motorcycle.
Terrible idea, by the way. Don't do this. Especially if you hit a rock. It's just game over. Immediately. Oh god. Oh god. You know what? I'm getting off. Oh, never mind. Am I not? Oh, shit. Okay, we're alive. We're good. Never do that again, me. Motorcycles. The death of my Ghost Recon. My favorite line of Ghost Recon. Is like, don't worry. We'll be the Ghost Recon in this wildland.
Hold up. We got hostile activity.
We really need to be like ghosts reconning this wildland. Dude, even the fog. Like, what the shit? I don't, like, remember seeing any of this in this game. But you just don't notice it as much, I find, in 1080p. Also, I mean, I'm normally not playing on max settings, so maybe that's it too. But, like, the mist coming up is amazing.
I've got Pacatory on the line. Sounds like he needs our help.
Put him through.
Hola, compadre. I have a problem in Itaqua, and Bowman says you may be able to help. My people need help. There have been many losses to the cartel, and the horrors inflicted by Yuri Polito have broken their spirit. The fires of revolution have almost gone out.
Spare me the rhetoric, Atari. Just tell me what you need.
There is a cartel supply convoy passing through the province soon. Capturing it would give my people much-needed supplies and restore their morale. Can you do this?
Consider it done.
Taking orders from Pacatari now?
Katari needs this convoy. We are gonna give it to him. The more he depends on us to get shit done, the more we can get out of him in return.
Alright, should be some intel in here somewhere. I think there's someone with it. As for where, let's not mark him because apparently it doesn't exist anymore. Yes, son of a bee. Where did he go? Usually there's intel here, man. But I guess not. Is that not the building too? Yeah, that's supposed to be the building. There's supposed to be someone in here. Or not. I have been betrayed. Unless it's over here. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm not crazy. I know there's intel in here. God damn it. So basically, the rule of the Wildlands is get intel, find the intel, find the thing that intel was talking about,
Hola.
and then get more intel, and then kill bad guy. That's basically it. Do we care about skill points? Yes, we do. We care about skill points a lot. Gracias, senor. And just make sure we're stocked up on gear. Actually, if we go to our loadout real quick, what do we even have? I know we probably have stuff that, like, is all DLC items or bonuses from other playthroughs. Like the U-100. What a crazy-ass gun this is. Freaking nutty, dude. Is that the FAMAS? Or... It looks like... Oh, I see. It's like a specialized FAMAS. From Metal Gear Solid 1. It's only from Metal Gear Solid 1 and no other game, clearly. What's this guy? Is that like the Honey Badger or something? I don't know. These are all cool, though. I love them all. Yeah, like, see... Oh, light machine gun. I want... Maybe oh, the ump. I could go for the ump for now. The hell? What the hell? It has a scope? Oh my gosh. Alright, this is what we're going with for now. The Vector. But like some of them are like specialized. I don't really care for the specialized ones. I don't care at all. Do we have panoramic? There we go. I'm happy with panoramic. And then if we can get... No, we don't have a laser sensor or anything. We have to go to a Caro. That's the thing. Like, you have to go find the stuff for your gun. That's cool. And yet, like, it just gives you a little hint. It's like, hey, you need to go here and find it, you know? I think that's cool. I think that's a great idea. All right. Oh, there is a skill point over here. And also we have access to skill points right away, which the first thing you want always is to have the game leg out. There we go. Get parachute. We have one more skill point. So as we are going, we're grabbing these things like fuel, medical supplies, communications, food. And then these are like our subsidiary EXP. But then you also get EXP to level up on top of grabbing skill points. So we have one more skill point to spend. And we're going to want to get the grenade launcher at level 5. And I think you just have to be level 5, and then you can just straight up grab grenade launcher. You don't have to do anything where it goes, like you get a tier 1 ability and then a tier level 5 ability or whatever it's called. So I kind of like the idea that we're going through the grass here. Now, the one thing is, I think on the the higher like graphic settings you play on, the more foliage is not real. And also, I think enemies don't really detect you based on foliage you're standing in front of, unless it's like a real-ass tree. Like, here's the thing. When you increase the graphics, some trees are not real, and so you can fly right through them with your helicopter. Other trees are very much real and will make you explode, so I do not want to do that. Not a good thing. I also want to just keep an eye out for any loot. And I do like that the loot will glow as we go on here as well. And yeah, it's good. I like waypoints. Like, waypoints are good because they feel like they're not super intrusive, and they kind of still give you information as to where you want to go and how you want to get there.
The checkpoint over there.
And my allies will also give me heads up saying there's enemies coming up, so then I'll, know exactly where I should be looking, right? For the most part. Sometimes I may goof or whatever, right? But it's just, I don't know, I like this style to play it this way.
I got one of those cartel medals here. Some Sicario is gonna miss this.
Make sure there's no one else. Oh, there you go.
Target.
Roger.
Enemy mark.
Let me get in position. Ready to engage. Firing! Looks like they're feeling froggy.
There we go.
You think Santa Blanca gives out a lot of these?
Oh god. Now, thankfully, there is an ammo crate right here, so we're gonna go use that. Sweet. And I guess with that, we're 30 minutes in. So usually I try to do 30-minute videos. I want to say thank you, everyone, for watching. Just for safety, we're gonna fast travel back to this zone here at the start. And we'll start branching off. So now the game has begun. We can actually go anywhere we want. So I will probably still try and tackle the first zone and get everything done here. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying the series so far. And I hope you all have a great day. Take care for now.